Hey guys, my name is Mr. Burkhardt. I'm going to be your physics teacher. I'm making this video for two sets of people. I'm making this video for my all remote learners and all my periods for conceptual physics, and I'm also making this for my lab kids that I might not see day one in PAIDS lab. So hi, how's it going? This is going to be a quick introduction to whom I am. I'm attaching a PowerPoint, my introduction PowerPoint, to this video, the same post that I put this video on. So just look through that as I'm going along, because that's kind of going to be what I'm referencing. If you see me look at something off in the distance, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a PowerPoint in front of me, and I'm going through the bullet lists. So, hey, I'm Mr. Burkhardt. A little bit about me. I got my physics degree at SUNY Potsdam, way up in upstate New York, and I got my master's in education. As far as my work history goes, I know I look like a baby, but I've spent, this is my 9th year teaching now, my 3rd year here at NR. Before I came to NR, I was at Clarkstown for 3 years. I was at Suffern for 2 years before that, and a year before that, I was at Huntington Union Free School District on Long Island. So, going into 9 years of teaching, I've been doing this a little bit. Okay, a little bit about me. I am surrounded by, I live in Orange County, and I'm surrounded by onions, garlic, and apparently chickens. I like video games and sciencey stuff. I enjoy sports. In order of importance, I don't know if you can see that. See how it's all backwards for you guys? In order of importance, I support Manchester United, whoever's on my fantasy football team, the New York Giants, and the Yankees. Okay. I have a wife. I have a son. If you want to check out their likes and dislikes, go ahead and reference the PowerPoint that I have set up. There's little man. All right. Okay, I'm going to skip this for now. Okay, so because I don't have you guys in classroom for now, I'm going to skip requirements of my in-classroom, in-class days. For my at-home guys, though, what do I expect? First and foremost, I have hopefully added all of you guys to my Google Classrooms. And because I've added you guys all to my Google Classrooms, that's where all assignments and information is going to be posted. You are expected every day that you're working to check in on Infinite Campus and mark yourself as present. That's very important, because if you don't do that, you get marked absent. And if you get marked absent, you're not turning in work enough times in a row, I have to start tracking you guys down. All assignments are to be completed by 3 o'clock on the day that they're assigned, unless I indicate otherwise. And there are a couple of projects and things I have planned where it's going to be a couple days, but that will be clearly marked in the directions. Every lesson that I do in class is going to have a video associated with it if you are a full-time at-home learner. Okay, so if you are full-time remote and I'm doing a lesson in class, I'll make a video like this to share with you guys. So my first lesson in class basically is going to be for days 1, 2, and 3. Is going to be me doing this introduction to those 3 classes. So you're not missing anything not being in class. This is just what I'm doing, okay? And last but not least, I have to mention this. My lessons and materials, like this video or my PowerPoint, are not to be distributed or copied in any way. That's for legal liability reasons, and also because they're awesome, right? They're so good. They can't be done. For my conceptual physics guys, physics is a study of the rules to our universe, right? So if you sit down and you're going to play a board game for the first time, one of the first things you ask the people around you is okay, well, how do I play? What are the rules? And physics is kind of like that. If you imagine the universe as a board game, physics is a study of what are the rules to the game, okay? the way I've done this course in the past is it's been project-based, with math kind of, half and half. So half the time we'd be doing a project, half the time we'd be doing some kind of formula or math to go along with it. The things being the way they are, with the lack of face-to-face time that I have in class to work on the math portion, I am going away from the math. And I, unfortunately, to a certain extent, have to go away from the project stuff, because it's not like we can share materials, right? I can't have a class set of glue guns and have everybody all touching the glue guns. So we can't build as much, we can't do as much math, so I'm shifting more to the conceptual end, where, we're going to be talking about different physics phenomenon, and I'm going to try and pick out instances where something really cool is happening, or an example of how it's happening and why it's happening and how it applies. Okay. To give you an example of one that's around me right now, right? I have my remote for my projector, and I'm sitting at my seat in my room. Hi. Okay. And around over here, there's the projector, right? But there's something kind of weird about that projector. And the problem is the sensor for the projector is on the front, which isn't facing me. So if I was just trying to turn on the projector and I was just clicking the power on button, it wouldn't work, right? So what I did was, I know a little physics, and I know that this is sending a wave, right? When I press the power button, it's sending a little wave, and waves reflect. So what I did is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little piece of tin foil in the top right corner over there. So I made that piece of tin foil, I flattened it out, I put a piece of duct tape on the back of it, and now when I press power, I don't know if you could hear the beep boop. I was hoping it would turn on a little quicker than that. But now my projector turns on from my seat. So I used, kind of a lame instance of how you can use reflection. Right? So I want to do little things like that. How can physics apply? Here, there you go. See, there's proof. There's proof I'm not lying. Okay. Now, how grades are determined in conceptual physics? It's total points. Total points. So points earned divided by points available. So if you do an assignment and it's 10 points, and you do a second assignment and it's 5 points, your total grade is basically out of 15 points. Okay. Things needed to be successful in conceptual physics. The most important part is effort. Most students who give their best effort, they complete everything on time, they participate in class, are going to earn an 80 or better. And if I'm honest, in the current circumstances, it could be a 90 or better, because I can't give as many math quizzes to kind of temper out the project grades that tend to be a little inflated. So you've got a really good shot of doing well as long as you put in effort. Okay? That even includes students who struggle with math. Now, I do have students occasionally fail the course, and the ones who fail the course tend to exhibit the following behaviors. They don't participate in activities, they don't fill out worksheets, they binge watch The Office on their phone, they spend 45 minutes searching for the perfect meme, or they talk and 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 talk, and they never actually do the first 2 bullet points, which would be, the importance of effort. Okay? And last but not least, I don't really give students grades. Grades are earned. Okay? I send stuff out. I expect stuff to come back in. Whatever you choose to put into the course, that's what you get for a grade. All right. So I've been talking for about 10 minutes now, but that's my quick little introduction to me. Pretty soon, you are going to see a survey online, basically about you. What do you want to tell me about yourself? And I'm going to need you guys to fill that out. That's your first assignment. Once you fill that out, I'm going to look over those answers, learn a little bit more about you, and eventually share back with you guys, what I learned. We are going to have another one of these little in-class video sessions the next day one. So the next day one, I'll post that up for you guys. And then on day 7, our first day 7, which I have to look to see what date that is. Our first day 7, we're going to meet and we're going to talk. And hopefully you guys come in and say hi. And a little closer to, I'll give you some more details about what that's going to look like, okay? All right. Well, I hope you enjoy the class. I'm really excited to teach it. I'm a huge nerd. I love this stuff. And thanks for watching. Take care.